Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm with the gorgeous Chanel and we're going to show you how to get this beautiful royal blue eye look with gorgeous glowing skin. So first of all, we're going to hydrate Chanel's skin. I'm going to spritz Caudalie's Beauty Elixir Spray all over the face, and then we're going to massage La Mer's Moisturizing Soft Creme in with the number 7 IT Cosmetics makeup brush. Once that's all applied and we've used our fingertips to rub it in, we're going to pop Glossier's The BALM.com in Coconut onto the lips using a MAC Cosmetics brush. And it's really important to melt some product under the eyelids so it's really hydrated. And I'm using La Mer's the Eye Balm Intense Cream, and it's a really nice product to make sure the concealer sits perfectly under the eyes. So now I'm just using IT Cosmetics CC Cream, and this is the illuminating version of the original, and it's in the shade Tan, and it's absolutely incredible. You can see already the coverage it has. It's super natural. It's also got SPF 50, and I can highly recommend this to everyone because I wear it every day personally, and I use it on some of my shoots, especially if the girl's going to be outside, and it protects them from the sun. And it just looks like second skin. You can see Chanel's just glowing already, and she's looking super natural and fresh. And to bump up the illumination, we're going to apply BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. And I'm applying that with a Duo Fiber MAC Cosmetics brush. Then I'm just tapping that product in and warming it into the skin using my fingertips. So I'm putting it on the tops of the cheekbones, a little bit down the center of the nose, and on the Cupid's bow. And this is going to really freshen up the face. And so now we're going to conceal under the eyes, and I'm using NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which is one of my go-tos. I'm applying that with a fluffy Ray Morris cream shading brush. And so once I've applied the product, I then come in with my fingertips, and it's so important to really melt the product in. I'm just lightening up the center of the face. So you can see here I'm putting a little bit of concealer on the forehead, the center of the nose, and on the chin, just around the nose where there's a little bit of redness. And this is all you need. This is a great everyday base. You can see how natural it is. It's glowing, it's super fresh. So now I'm going to work on the brows, and I'm just brushing the brow hairs upwards so I can see where we're going to fill them in. And then I'm coming in with the Benefit Brow ZINGS Eyebrow Shaping Kit, and this is in the shade Medium. I'm using an IT Cosmetics eyebrow brush, and the angle is really sharp, so I'm going to apply that product in really carefully, just filling it in where the brow hairs should be, and then I just brush back through those hairs to make it super natural. And once I'm finished, I just set them in place with a clear brow gel. So now I'm going to start on the eyes, and the key product for this look is going to be this Tom Ford Kohl liner in the shade Midnight. It's a beautiful navy metallic shade, and what I'm doing is I'm just lining right above the upper lash line, and then I'm pulling it upwards and outwards. So it's going to be a little bit of feline flick on the end, and I'm also running it under the lower lash line and in the waterline. It's going to really intensify this look. So you can see it's already enhancing Chanel's natural eye shape. And I'm just coming in and smudging that out with a Charlotte Tilbury eye smudger brush. And if you make any mistakes, it's okay because you just come in with a cotton tip, and I love the Muji ones, really thin cotton tips, and you just clean up any mess you've made. So another key product is this Tom Ford Private Shadow. And you can see it's a beautiful metallic blue shade, and I'm pressing that in with the ZOEVA flat makeup brush. And it's really important just to tap off any excess product before applying it to the eye, and that's going to help you with any excess fallout. If you do tend to have fallout, maybe you could start with the eyes and then do the skin last. So you can see it's a beautiful shade on Chanel's green eyes. This also looks great on blue eyes and brown eyes. So now I'm just going to do some highlighting with another one of the Tom Ford Private Shadows. It's a beautiful like goldy melon shade, and I'm running that in the inner eye, just so when Chanel opens her eyes, we're going to make her eyes pop. We're going to run it under the inner lower lash line also. Just want to amp up the crease a little bit and give it a little bit more shading. I'm using Charlotte Tilbury's FILMSTAR Bronze and Glow and one of her shading brushes. You just want to make sure all those edges are really blended out. So we're just going to matte down the center of the forehead and the T-zone. This is another one of Charlotte Tilbury's products. This is a Flawless Finish Powder in the shade Medium. I'm also using a Charlotte Tilbury makeup brush to apply that product. This is one of my go-tos, especially for red carpet or event makeup. You'll see here I just wanted to make the eyes pop a little bit more, so we're just running more of that melon shade under the lower lash line. I'm using a Marc Jacobs makeup brush. So the next step is to curl the lashes and apply mascara. And I'm using Tom Ford Extreme Mascara in this look. And I'm applying it with my MAC Cosmetics 205 makeup brush, which is a little fan brush. And you can see that I coat each side of the lashes and I pull them up at the root of the lash to give them lots of lift. We want the lashes to be really well coated for this look. We want the eyes to be quite dramatic. So now we're just working that mascara into the lower lashes. And you'll see how beautiful this looks coming together. So I'm applying a nice warm peachy blush to the cheeks. So this product's called California and it's by Benefit Cosmetics. And I'm applying that with Ray Morris's Kabuki brush, her small version of the Kabuki brush. And it's got a little gold pigment, so it's a really pretty blush. So now we're going to do some highlighting with Fenty Beauty Killawatt highlighter. You can see it's got a beautiful gold reflect in this highlighter. Looks beautiful in the light. So just to the tops of the cheekbones and the center of the nose and the cupid's bow. And then I'm just running that under the brow bone as well, just for a hint of glow. So now that I've finished, I just like to make sure everything's really well blended. I'm using my NARS makeup brush here just to go around the skin and make sure everything looks seamless and flawless. And then I'm going to have a little bit of bronzer popped onto the cheekbones, and this is Charlotte Tilbury's FILMSTAR Bronze and Glow. I want to make sure the cheekbones are really chiseled. We want to pop a little bit on the temple and the jawline, and then we always make sure we put a bit of bronzer down the neck, because the neck is the one part of the face or the décolletage that doesn't get the sun, so we need to make sure it all is matching and flawless. So now we're just going to amp it up a little bit on the eyes by running this Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon into the upper waterline, and you can see it just intensifies the look even more. It's a nice little trick to add a bit more oomph to your look. And to finish this, we're going to run Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk Lip Liner all over Chanel's lip line. It's probably one of my go-to lip liners, especially for red carpet. And then I'm using Tom Ford's New Ball lipstick, and I'm applying that with a MAC Cosmetics brush. It's a really pretty colour. It's great for every day, it's great for evening. It's nice and pink and soft. So to keep this makeup in place for the night, we're going to use Urban Decay's setting spray. A couple of sprays of this really helps makeup last all night. And a few finishing touches with the Killawatt highlighter again by Fenty Beauty. And then we have it, the finished look. Thank you so much to Chanel for being my model for this beautiful look. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.